Master Shortcut! Hand! What's going on, man?
Master Shortcut! Wah! That's me.
You can sit like this. You can sit like this. You can sit like this. You can sit like this.
I love you. I love you. You're beautiful. You're perfect in every way. Welcome, everyone, to another crazy episode of Enlightened or Insane. Hey, you guys. I want to discuss something that I've already discussed a little bit, but I kind of wanted to go into a little more depth. And that is the idea that anxiety or depression or fear or all those negative feelings, I kind of grouped them all into one. Sorry if that makes it hard for you to understand. But if you're having those feelings, they're exhausting. They're exhausting. And this is a very important thing to notice. Why would they be exhausting? And that's because it's a rigorous exercise. It's a rigorous doing. And so it doesn't feel at first that it's something you're doing. It feels like it's something that's happening to you. I discovered that I was doing it, and here's how I discovered that. I didn't know what I was getting into. My goal through meditation was to quiet my mind. I knew that my mind was overactive, so I just thought, if I could just quiet that. I knew that was the real source of it. I knew that all my negative feelings were also accompanied by a lot of thinking. So I knew if I could reduce that, I could reduce some of the negative thoughts. And what happened in my meditation is actually that I quieted my mind, and I really grasped this concept of not doing anything. So what happened when I stopped moving because I sat. But meditation could be walking. But really the part about not doing is that the mind is not doing anything. So my only intention was to quiet the mind a little bit, and I somehow accidentally, going back to accidental meditation, I accidentally dropped the whole thing. And so because the whole mind dropped, or at least what it felt like the whole mind, because that whole thing dropped, there was no anxiety. So the anxiety was in the mind, contained in the mind. When the mind was quiet, anxiety was not in my reality. But anxiety was something I lived with for 30 years. So I discovered that, and also then I had tons of energy. So once I stopped doing the anxiety and doing the depression, I had tons of energy. So it just reinforced it that doing the anxiety or depression is exhausting. Now, if it's exhausting, why are we doing it? I don't think it's for no reason. I think that actually what it is, and I've found this to be true for a lot of things that I do that don't make sense, is that they did have a purpose. And maybe they had a purpose at one point, maybe as a child. And in a way, that's right. As a child, we use our emotions in order for survival. We cry, we look sad, we know how to show the parent that the parent needs to help us. So as a child, these are very useful tools. They're survival skills. But as an adult, if you use emotion as a tool to get what you want, like let's say you get angry at someone to get what you want, to get them to do what you want, or you get sad as a means to receive help, to get someone to help you, you'll find that it doesn't work so well in the adult world. It's not so cute. And so there's something to this. Don't get me wrong, I believe in being a child forever. I think the answer is the child mind. I think that I got a little lost there. Master Shortcut got lost? Taking shortcuts? No.